We have some new developments on what happened in Surfside, Florida, just outside of Miami there. The building collapsed, and there's some of the aftermath. And unfortunately, 6 more people have died since we first reported on this. 10 in total, 151 are still missing. So I guess that means that a couple of people were found to be alive, which is very good, which is very, very good. But here's a nitty-gritty. As rescuers sifted through the debris of a collapsed Florida condo building Monday in desperate hope of finding survivors, questions about what brought the structure down only intensified. Yeah, we talked about how it was known since the 90s this apartment building has been sinking, okay? There have been multiple reports of water coming in from the outside, compromising the foundation, tremors being felt from construction that was happening blocks away. This was not a healthy building, okay? The death toll from the collapse rose to 10 after first responders pulled a body from the site Monday. Miami-Dade Mayor Daniella Levine Cava said 4 were taken out of the Champlain Towers, south rubble. Sunday, Levine Cava said 151 people remain unaccounted for. Yeah, there's actually a lot of local Miami support for this one right now. Like, I've seen reports as well that Miami Dolphins, like the football organization, is down there donating their time and resources as well to this horrific tragedy, which is, hey, good on them, okay? Throw a lot of shade at professional athletes. And you know what? When they do something good like that, thank God. And God bless. And even, hey, look at that. The White House said President Joe Biden, would he be going down there? Oh, I'd be willing to commit federal resources to an investigation into the cause of the collapse. How about federal resources to clean up and rescue efforts? How about that? But you know what he won't be doing? Psaki said Biden won't visit Miami area building collapse and supports an investigation. Oh, really? Oh, he supports an investigation. Why wouldn't you go down there? Okay. Trump got shit for not going quick enough to Puerto Rico after they got hit with a storm. Okay. Not even a state, not even within the continental United States. Trump got shit for that. You remember when Hurricane Katrina went down to New Orleans and Kanye West, George Bush doesn't like black people? Where's the outrage for Biden not going down to Miami? How about that? Natural disaster that happened there. I would guess, what, upwards of 100 people probably dead? Okay, we found 10. That's tragic enough, but that is definitely going to be spiking, especially as the days go on and we still have over 150 people missing. But no, the old man couldn't be fucking bothered. What is he worried? He's going to trip over a fucking cinder block with some rebar sticking out and Kamala ends up ascending to her fucking throne a couple years early? Oh, man. President Joe Biden doesn't plan to visit the area of a collapsed Florida building, as a trip would divert local resources away from the ongoing rescue efforts, according to the White House press secretary Jen Psaki. We're going to be covering this today because I could imagine Trump is probably going to put out a statement. I'll be going down there and I'll be lending any resources I can to get to the bottom of this. And then all of a sudden Joe Biden will be hopping on Air Force One to go down there and stutter and stammer and offer some fucking soft serve ice cream. We always want to ensure that we're not pulling from all local resources. Oh, how adorable. We want to draw resources that are needed in the ongoing search and rescue operations and efforts, Psaki told reporters during a news conference on Monday. We will remain in close contact with officials on the ground. But you won't go down there. The fuck is wrong with you? That's how you do it, okay? Even though Miami-Dade didn't vote for you as much as they, or at least you think that they should have, even though Florida in general went for Trump, okay? You should go down there as a sign of good faith. You're the fucking president. You're supposed to be the president. I'm going to be a Democrat, but I'm going to be a president for all Americans. You know, unless they die in a horrific building crash. You fucking bag of shit. We'll go back to that mayor there for a minute, and this is how we'll wrap it up. This is going to be just a quick one because I don't want to say anything meaner than that already. Miami-Dade mayor orders audit of all buildings more than 40 years old after collapse. Yes, I think that's a good thing. Mostly because that building, that one right there that's currently destroyed, received a very good rating in 2018. And then another report in 2020 that was going to be leading to upgrades and renovations ended up getting pushed off. So hopefully this is something good. And this is a Democrat mayor, okay? And this is good action, okay? This is what you do in the aftermath, okay? What can we do to prevent something like this in the future that makes sense? Well, you start taking a look at all of the buildings in similar condition and do a thorough investigation, not just a once-over, not just some asshole that drives by in their little fucking Ford Ranger just looks up and goes, yeah, looks good. I don't see anything falling down. A+, A+, next building. No. Proper resources. Do the fucking legwork. Authorities have confirmed that at least 10 people have died after a condo tower collapsed near Miami, coming as the mayor of Miami-Dade County has ordered an audit of buildings that are constructed at least 40 years ago in the area. Rescue workers digging through the rubble have stressed more survivors may be trapped inside the partially collapsed Champlain Towers in Surfside, Florida, located within Miami-Dade County. About 150 people are missing. Exactly. And as the days go on, that 150 people missing could be classified as something else. I don't want to say that, but that's just the truth. We have over 80 rescuers at a time that are breaching the walls that collapse in a frantic effort to try to rescue those that are still viable and to get to those voids that we are typically know to exist in those buildings. Andy Alvarez, a deputy incident commander with Miami-Dade Fire and Rescue, told ABC News on June 28th. Authorities have been able to create a tunnel through the building to find survivors. During a news conference over the weekend, Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniella Levine Cava said that the county will carry out an audit over the course of the next 30 days. Good. So she's going to be doing it very, very quickly. That's good. Don't have anything else to say about that. That's just a smart thing to be doing. The Champlain Towers, which was constructed about 40 years ago, was flagged in a 2018 report about needing repairs for major structural damage. But other than that, no, it's fine though. Boy. Hopefully they act on these reports. How about that? In a statement, the Miami-Dade government said that its Department of Regulatory and Economic Resources will conduct an audit of residential properties of 5 stories or higher at the recertification point, 40 years or older, that have not completed the process. Okay, that makes sense. County requires buildings to undergo recertification starting at the 40-year mark and every 10 years afterwards to determine whether a building is structurally sound. Yeah. The audit will start immediately and be completed within 30 days, the Miami-Dade government said in a statement. For any buildings located within municipality, the mayor urges city to swiftly conduct their own similar audits. The county will work closely with municipalities to provide any technical assistance necessary to conduct these audits. The cause of the Champlain Towers south collapse remains under investigation. All I have to do is just look back at that 2018 report and figure out that the foundation, it was going to be sinking into the ocean because that's a oceanside property right there, okay? Boy, from that angle right there, doesn't that building stick out like a stiff brick in a whorehouse? I mean, for fuck's sakes, if the rest of those buildings were built in a similar time frame, it looks like the rest of them got updated. So who was in control of that building? Who was the managers there? What happened? These are all these questions that need to be figured out. And yeah, it'll be great to be getting potentially some of that federal funding, but nobody's in Washington at least has formally dedicated any resources at this time. That could change by tomorrow to get to the bottom of this. God, I hate this story. It's just one of those corrupt things where you guys could have avoided all of this, but you chose to do nothing. Could drag in the fact that government contract biddings, construction unions are a lot to blame, but till we have all the specifics, just keep that in the back of your mind. And hopefully that death toll doesn't raise much higher than 10. But I'm not terribly optimistic on that. With that said, guys, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.